Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning. Welcome back to Upper's Kitchen on the road here in Nagoya. I'm on my Owari 33 Kannon Temple pilgrimage, day 2. So today I'm going to 3 different temples. The first one is Kyukoko-ji. That's all I know. I have the other 2 in my phone. And I'm just going to go one temple at a time. So I'm going to find my way to Kyukoko-ji. And then from there, plug in the next temple and figure it out as I go along. I've been using ChatGPT, as you know, if you've been watching. And I told ChatGPT today that I'm done. We're done. ChatGPT is good for some things, but not for navigation. Oh my God. So, I got the original 33 temple list from ChatGPT, and then it made a itinerary for me, split it up into like 14 or 15 days. And then I ran that through Claude, and Claude was like, well, there are a few problems here. So Claude kind of corrected it. I sent it back to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT said, yeah, that makes sense. The problem with Claude is kind of slow, and sometimes Claude just won't answer. So, yeah, if you're using AI bots, I don't know what they call themselves, language models or something. They're not flawless. They're very flawed, actually. Same thing with Google Maps and Apple Maps. Anyway, so I got the plan from ChatGPT. I ran it through Claude. Claude said, no, that's like completely wrong. Corrected it. I sent it back to ChatGPT. ChatGPT says, yeah, that looks good. So I'm using Claude now for the navigation because Claude, I think, does a better job. It actually checks, verifies information. ChatGPT just kind of makes shit up. All right, so I'm walking to a bus stop, hopefully. This is my tube I got for my pilgrim coat. So this is what a pilgrim looks like. There's this little market here. I'm going to check it out at some point. All right, I'm not going to bore you with all the details of the trip. So I'll just see you when I get to Kyukoko-ji. Stay tuned. All right, I found the bus stop and I found the correct line. Fingers crossed. I'm wearing my AirPods today because I thought I would be able to hear the navigation. But of course, it's not speaking to me. I don't know why. Nandayo, technology. It's just not making any sense. But anyway, we're getting there bit by bit. So I'm taking the bus to Shimizu Nichome. And then supposedly it's just a 2-minute walk to the temple. It's a decent walk to come here. It's about the same walk that I did yesterday from the wrong hotel to my correct hotel. Yeah, nice and sunny on this side of the street. Oh my God. It's an adventure here on Appa's Kitchen. So I just thought I would check again with Navitime. It's the Japan travel app, which is pretty reliable. It's what I used in Kyoto. This might be my bus. So I'm at the bus stop, but now this isn't even showing up as an option. Claude said, just get on the bus. Here it is, number 14. Oh my God. Oh, my Buddha. So I got on the bus. The bus came. I got on the bus. I asked him, Shimizu nichome kimasu ka? Ah, no. So I don't know what the hell they're doing to me this morning. So I'm just going to take a taxi, 2,500 yen, expensive, but I think that's what I'm going to have to do here, at least for this leg of this journey. All right, I made it. This is temple number 29, Kyukoko-ji. There's Kannon. This bell is famous. All right, so this one I gave myself my stamp. Just the red stamp, no calligraphy here. It's pretty. I have it all to myself. This beautiful, I don't know if it's a plum tree or an early blooming cherry tree here. It's really pretty. And it's just nice to have it all to myself. No bell to ring. Second day I didn't ring a bell. And there's like no incense or anything I can do here. But I have my little prayer, my mantra. All right, so I'm heading to the next temple. Oh my God. I have a feeling that the purpose of this pilgrimage is going to be learning patience and resilience, because I gotta tell you, I gave up on ChatGPT, so I'm using Claude now, because Claude actually checks things. But I've been getting addresses in, one was Hokkaido, one was a 2-day walk. So finally I got the name of the temple. Oh, one was in Kyoto. Shinkansen. So apparently there's more than one temple with the same name. Choraku-ji, I think it is. So finally, Claude really verifies things. ChatGPT is full of shit. ChatGPT will just like say something and sound very definitive, like I know what I'm talking about. ChatGPT is definitely a man. And then it's wrong. And then when you say it's wrong, it'll say, thank you for calling me out on that. It also has thanked me for being correct. But Claude, I can see that it's actually like verifying and looking things up. There's a grapefruit sitting there under the tree. So anyway, I'm heading to a station. I don't know which one I'm going to. Meijo Koen. And I'm going to pass this shrine. Past this in the taxi. And then from there, I'm taking, I think, 2 trains. And then after that, I have one more temple, which is supposedly near where I was yesterday. Oh, that's the bus stop, Shinmizu Nichome. That's where I wanted to go by bus. But the bus driver said he didn't stop there. It is the right bus stop. It's all a mystery. What an adventure. So, I don't know how many trains I've taken. I took one train, the Meijo line, but I was kind of dozing off, and then I heard them say, if you're going to Haratami Bashi or whatever, change here. Ooh, good thing I heard that. Hang on. So, it was one train line with 2 trains. So I changed to that, and then I just changed to the Sakura line. I think it was just one stop. And now, so I got off the train, I looked at the map, I couldn't find the damn temple. Claude helped me. So this is Choraku-ji that I'm going to, and apparently there's a pet cemetery. Wasn't that a scary movie? Look at my ears. Basically walking along these footpaths. Alright, I think this is it. There's Cannon over here. Alright, so this is temple number 4, Choraku-ji. Some incense. I think this is it. So I turned over my coat for the stamp, and then they brought me to this room, served me some tea. There were other people here, but they all left. So I just asked if I should wait, and she said, yeah, wait here. This is all so different. It's a very special experience. So this is the temple, number 4. That's a black cat. look. Choei-ji. He's carrying a little box of ashes. It's probably his pet. So this is a pet cemetery. And you really go see the cemetery. Here's a Shinto shrine. So we have the Tori. Let's go pay a visit. It's rather pretty. So this is really nice. Just walking along these kind of footpaths. Not really streets here. This little neighborhood out in the middle of nowhere. It's not nowhere, it's Nagoya. But it just feels very remote, off the beaten path. No tour groups. So quiet. Just an occasional car or motorcycle. No people. A bike. It's a beautiful day. Sunny. Alright, I guess this is it. Straight ahead. So this is Kasadera number 3. Beautiful. It's like a village. This beautiful gate. There's a little punchy. Beautiful. Just stunning. This is so special. bet these are cherry trees. It's probably gorgeous. And these are blooming. Alright, so it's temple number 4, Kasadera. Alright, we're in a pretty major station here, Kanayama. I think I'm going to look for some food. Because it is after 1. This tourist information center has a guide for the pilgrimage. This is Kanayama. So, what is that? Tourist information center didn't have a map or a guidebook for the pilgrimage. So, I'm not getting any help here. But I did ask her for restaurant recommendations. So she told me Teshigotoya is Nagoya's food. It's on the 2nd floor. Let's try that. There's something down here. It's miso katsu. I'll save that for another day. Let's see what Nagoya's food looks like. Well, I'm on the 2nd floor and I don't see any Teshigotoya here. So there's tonkatsu on the 1st floor. This looks like Chinese food. Dong Fu Diningu. Dong Fu. Let's try that. Alright, so I'm at this Chinese restaurant. I got a crab rice set. So I got some soup dumplings, ginger, some sort of soy sauce here. Let's see which is which. Alright, so this is soy sauce. Black vinegar. And that's some soupy crab fried rice. These guys, day drinking. He's hot. Guess where I am? Where am I? I guess you can't guess. Whoops. Oh, my trash is blowing everywhere. I don't know what I ordered. I ordered a matcha latte and it looks like I got a large. I really just wanted like a regular cup. Oh, it's good. So the lunch was, I don't know what happened to my trash. The lunch was, it's okay. There's 2 day drinkers next to me. They were having a good old time. Alright, so I'm going to do one more temple today. Making a lot of progress. I got an extra one in today that I wasn't expecting, Kasadera. I liked it. I think that one I would probably go back to. I think it's pretty easy to get to on the Meitetsu line. And I think it will be really pretty when the cherry blossoms are blooming. I don't know when they're going to start. if only this temple were on the pilgrimage route. It's not. This is Higashibetsuin Temple, right near Higashibetsuin Station. That doesn't know where I'm going. Oh, these are cherry trees. It's huge. Really pretty. But we're not going here. I'll come back when the cherry trees are in bloom. Trying to find my next temple, Choei-ji. So I entered it into Google Maps. Of course, it didn't come up. Well, actually, one came up. It was like 42 minutes by train. I asked Claude, I'm not asking ChatGPT anymore. I asked Claude for the address and something else came up. I said, that's not right. I asked for something else. That was in Osaka. So finally, somehow we got it. It's like a 10-minute walk. I had almost 20,000 steps yesterday. Pilgrims walk a lot. Can you imagine if there were no trains or buses? In this case, Nandayo wouldn't work. Nandayo is like, what the hell? Dios mío, Maron. Those are more all-encompassing. Japanese really did come up with an expression that expresses multiple emotions like that. All right, let me check my map, make sure I'm going the right way, because I am really tired. You know, I had a bathtub in my Airbnb, but I never used it. Now in my hotel, I just have a shower, but I wish I had a bath. If I could find a Shinto, I need to soak. This temple looks like it's quite a party site. Look, even there are airplanes. Cherry blossoms. Looks like they're going to have a festival. Climbing on the road with the wheel. All right, looks like we found it. This is Choei-ji, number 2. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, and 29. 4 temples today. Razuka Memorial Monument of Choei-ji Temple. The Razuka Monument was created in 1796 by Ishihara Bunsho in memory of his master and teacher, Yokoi Yayu. I don't know what that's talking about, but well, I guess I just go get my stamp. There's really nothing to do here. It's kind of like they modernized it. They put aluminum siding. Where do I get my stamp? Crap. Came all the way here. This would be the office, the fish. Alright, this is number 3, Choei-ji. So there's a little temple office over there. I guess this is the temple here, but it's not really open. She only did the stamp, she didn't do the calligraphy, which is fine. I told her, just do the stamp. All right, so I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm exhausted, but I'm glad I got this one out of the way because it really would have been a bummer to come back here for this. Some of them are gonna be like in the woods and the mountains. Most of them are pretty urban. So this pilgrimage route is an urban pilgrimage route. It was created in the 50s. The temples are old. Oh, this is really gorgeous though. I don't know if this is the thing that they were talking about on that sign. It's really beautiful. It's so windy. So the pilgrimage route was created in the 50s, and it was intended to be kind of modern pilgrimage route for people to take public transportation. Looks like there's another temple across the street there. That one, not my favorite. I wonder what this one is. Go check it out. I was going to say hi, but your luck, viewer. We're not done yet. I don't know why that big one that is right near the station isn't on this pilgrimage route. Let's see what the sign says. It's by Koen. It's the Jodo sect. It's pretty, but it's closed. Pretty. It's a lot prettier than the other one I just went to. Alright, so I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more adventures. So we got 5 out of 33. Yeah. Keep watching. Remember to like and subscribe and all that. Tell your friends. Hey, there's this amazing guy doing this crazy pilgrimage in Japan. There is, let me tell you, the famous one is Shikoku. I keep saying goodbye and then not stopping. Shikoku is 88 temples, can you imagine? But it's supposed to be really beautiful. Appa's not going to do that. But I might go to Shikoku and just go to some of them. No more pilgrim code or anything like that. This is really fun, you know, let me tell you. It's a really great way to get off the beaten path with a purpose, you know, and not just like randomly exploring, but I have destinations and then it's taking me to all these different neighborhoods. This temple, Higashibitsuin, is incredible. why can't this be one of the temples that I'm visiting? I'm gonna go check it out. Maybe I'll get a charm there. All right. Well then, I'm not gonna say goodbye yet because I'm gonna go look at this temple. Hang on 1 minute, we're not done yet. Look at it, it's huge, it's really big. Look at this. There's a little playground. Next to it. It's a big one. It's huge lanterns. It's funny, it's just like a bunch of kids running around. And then this gate here. There's the entrance. Alright, so this is really goodbye now. I'm going to sit here in the sun and figure out how to get back to my hotel. Depending on how far I am, I might just take a taxi. I'm tired. I'm old. Alright, see you next time. Chande, bye-bye. I'm in my room. Look at my nice view. So here's my coat so far. Just amazing. I mean, does that not look like it was printed by machine? How in the world did they do that? This is from the monk at the animal cemetery. Just such skill. So this is one. That's two. So she couldn't do the calligraphy. And then 3 and 4, and then this is 29. This is the one that I did, but the ink was kind of dry. So, but it's shaping up nicely. This stamp is so beautiful. Amazing. So basically, I think it's just the name of the temple and the date. She said something here at this one about the date. They couldn't stamp the date because of what the date was. I don't really understand what she said, but I just said, Daijoubu desu. It's okay. All right, so there we have it so far.